Our next team also represents Canada: Lawrence FOURNIer, BEAUDRY, and Nikolai SOERENSEN. And their season's best is 82.62. They earned that in Finland at the Grand Prix Espoo. And they're going to skate, well, to Top Gun.
It takes a lot more than just fancy flying.
I am dangerous. Talk to me, Goose.
That their inverted dive airplane move for the straight line lift to start.
Maverick and Goose. Great.
Oh no, they've touched, they drop a level there, check turns as well. Not what they were hoping for the Twizzles. Wonderful use of the mandatory skinner stop before the pass and dance type step sequence.
Well, unfortunate on the sequential Twizzles, level 3 and level 2. They'll be disappointed with that. As you mentioned, Mark, they touched in between.
Yeah, and I just love this team. Laurence and Nikolai possess such qualities, fundamentally strong skaters. And I so often feel like they're just on the brink of the recognition that they deserve for all the hard work and commitment over multiple seasons. But unfortunately, in this event, a mistake like that is going to make it very difficult for them to achieve the dream that they have of breaking onto the rostrum. And I remember seeing an interview between the couple whereby they acknowledge their differences, and Nikolai sounds like he's very left-brain logic and very mindful of the positive features necessary to gain more points. Laurence, more empathic, more feeling in terms of wanting to perform, and maybe that's why for Nikolai he'll be only too well aware of the consequences of that mistake, and you do sense it plagued on his mind a little bit, understandably, throughout the rest of the performance. So rare that a team will use the lift to start, but when you've got a lift as brilliant as this, what better way than to showcase your strengths in front of the judges. But here's where things started to go awry. Sequential Twizzles, and they must not touch in the rhythm dance. Different to that, where they had the opportunity to potentially touch in the free dance. And that's the risk of going so close. The positive features, they were probably trying to stay so close to push the grade of execution higher. It was a conscientious thought, probably. Maybe it's just a little bit of extra adrenaline and nerves that pushed that into a mistake. But in these slow-mos, you can see Laurence Fournier-Baudry's gorgeous expression. And whenever her foot leaves the ice, it's always in a clean position, always ankle extended, as you see here, turned out extended. Always appropriate facial interpretation and energy. A great team.
Well, you can see in the kiss and cry, just a little disappointment on Nikolai's face. Known of the mistake, but it's costly, but in the big picture, it's the World Championships in Montreal. That's the goal. Rhythm dance score 74.82. That is first in the rhythm dance, even with the loss of points.
800ths just ahead of their training mates and compatriots. Whew.